Just another quick video here, and this time we're going to be multiplying and dividing in scientific notation, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to start with multiplying. So this is 1.5 times 10 to the second, and remember this is in scientific notation because we only have one digit to the left of the decimal, okay? And the same here, this is in scientific notation because it's 5.0, okay? It's really 5.0, so there's only one digit to the left. Okay, so both of these are in scientific notation, and what we're going to do is we're going to multiply them together. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm breaking down kind of how you do this, all right? So the first thing we want to do is these numbers out in front, notice these numbers out in front, 1.5, and then in this one, 5, the number 5. We're going to separate them into their own little parentheses here and multiply them together first. So we're going to have 1.5 times 5. 1.5 times 5, okay? So 1.5 times 5 is going to be here. And then over here, we're going to separate out our powers of 10, okay? So we have 10 to the second power and 10 to the 10th power. So I'm going to pull this over here, 10 to the second power times 10 to the 10th power, okay? And so now what we can do is we can multiply these together and multiply these together, all right? So let's focus over here, and we'll focus on 1.5 times 5. So that is just 7.5, so 7.5, okay? And then times, right? Oh, there we go. 10 to the second power times 10 to the 10th power. So we're multiplying powers here. So when we multiply powers, what do we do with the exponents? That's right, we add them. We add the exponents, okay? So we're going to say that this is 10 to the 12th power, just because we added our exponents here, okay? So then we have 7.5 times 10 to the 12th power. So we'll put a box around that. That is our number now multiplied together, and it's in scientific notation, and we know it's in scientific notation because there's only one digit to the left of the decimal here, okay? All right, so now we're going to focus down on our division. So when we're looking at a division problem, what we're going to do is we're going to divide both pieces of the scientific or the number in scientific notation. So we're going to divide the numbers that are out in front with each other, and then we're going to divide the powers of 10 by each other, okay? So I'm going to put a box around these numbers out in front, okay? And I'm going to bring them over here. So I'm going to kind of rewrite. So this is 7 divided by 2, okay? 7 divided by 2 here. And then I'm also going to do the same thing with my powers of 10 here. I'm going to put a box around them. Okay, so we have 10 to the 6th power divided by, on the bottom here in our denominator, 10 to the 4th power. And I'm just going to multiply those together because they're being multiplied together, right? So I'm going to multiply those together. And so then I'm going to figure out what is 7 divided by 2. So I'm going to say all this equals, 7 divided by 2 is 3.5, okay? And then 10 to the 6th power, 10 to the 6th power divided by 10 to the 4th power is 10 to the power of 2 here, okay? And what I did, remember, when we divide our powers, we subtract our exponents. We subtract our exponents, okay? And then again, I'm just going to multiply them. They're being multiplied together. Multiplied together. So 3.5 times 10 to the 2nd power. And I'll put a box around that. That is our final answer. And it is in scientific notation again because we know that because there's only one digit to the left of our decimal right here. All right, thanks.